The most famous reindeer of all. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new, hi, my name is Kelsey. If you are not new, I truly appreciate you coming back. Hi guys, how are we doing? I hope we're all doing well. I definitely lagged there on Vlogmas for a couple of days. I think this past Sunday and Monday I took off. Today's Wednesday, and I needed the break. I needed the mental break already, but we are back. I'm filming another sit down video in my bedroom. This background, it's really just, it's giving me all of the Christmas vibes, and so I'm sticking with it until I, again, probably get tired of it in every video. But until then, we're rocking with the dresser and the Christmas garland. So today's video I am very excited to film, actually, because every year my parents and my future mother-in-law come and they visit, and every year Ryan and I always struggle with what to watch with the parents, because if you know, it's always like you don't want to watch anything with too much sex or violence or too scary. You kind of want to watch something middle of the road. Nobody here in our family is under the age of 30, so these aren't going to be necessarily like family friendly things, but again, they're also not family friendly, so they're just definitely middle of the road. And I thought it would be fun to sit down and just kind of compile a list, and I think I have 15, and that way it's just easy to look on, and if you have any like lulls or anything, you can put something like this on. I haven't watched all of these, but these are things that I would want to watch or am going to watch. So without further ado, let's hop into today's video. Off the bat, I have to start by saying, in my new planner, the Daily Grind, I will link it down below. They are completely sold out right now, but I know they're going to be doing new launches at the beginning of 2024, so keep your eyes out for that. But they have a list of a lot of Christmas movies in here. So this isn't the inside of my Christmas planner, and they have an entire list of like the generic Christmas movies. So I will actually like type these and put them in the description down below if you guys want to see what this list is. And just kind of, I'll probably put like my go-tos for Christmas and stuff like that. So that'll just be like a generic Christmas. The ones that I'm listing are newer, ones that maybe I haven't seen, or just not the stereotypical every Christmas. So number one is The Family Switch on Netflix. This is new. It was released in 2023, and I'm going to read just the quick description of it. When family members switch bodies with each other during a rare planetary alignment, their hilarious journey to find their way back to normal will bring them closer than they ever thought possible. So this is basically like a Christmas Freaky Friday. So I want to watch that. It looks good. On IMDb, it did only get a 5.6 out of 10, and for Rotten Tomatoes, 42%. I find that sometimes the higher the Rotten Tomatoes percentage is, the weirder the movie is. So I don't know. I don't really go based off of that, but it has, as far as big names, it has Jennifer Gardner, Ed Helms, Howie Mandel, Fortune Feimster. That's pretty much all I recognize, but that is one movie that I am probably going to throw into rotation.
Wyatt, family meeting downstairs, let's go!
Can you help me with this problem? I'm kidding, you can't help me.
No, I can't.
We are gonna make a happy memory as a family.
Ow! I think I tore a quaddy!
More than anything, I just want you to be okay. We have 24 hours. If we don't figure this out, we're gonna be stuck like this.
Another movie that we watch every year and I love it is Love Actually. This is also on Netflix. And this one is just it's a go-to, it's a classic, it's one of my favorites. I watch this every year. So this description of the movie is decently long, but basically it's about 9 people and how their lives intertwine and around Christmas time and just everything. And it is a really, really cute movie. There are a lot of top names in this movie. Hugh Grant, Colin Firth, Liam Neeson, Keira Knightley, Alan Rickman, and just a lot of like big names. It's a really cute movie. I do watch it every year. That and The Holiday. The Holiday is just on my list because it's just like a standard, but Love Actually, I feel like a lot of people don't think of it as a Christmas one, so wanted to throw that one in there.
Food?
No thanks.
Yeah, a bit dodgy, isn't it? Looks like a dead baby's finger. Oh, yeah, tastes like it.
No, look, I'm serious here. I left Elton's where there were a hefty number of half-naked chicks with their mouths open in order to hang out with you.
Get a grip. People hate sissies. No one's ever going to shag you if you cry all the time.
No, I'm not busy. Of course, if you want me to come over, I will.
Sissy D. Joni Mitchell, wow.
To continue your emotional education.
Yes. Darling, could you just make sure the kids are ready to go?
All right,
I'll be back in a minute.
Another one that we have watched is Holiday. This one is also on Netflix. This came out in 2020, so it's not new or anything. This was just a really cute movie that we had watched, and I think that it would be a great go-to movie just to put on for around family, and it's just a cute feel-good movie. Fed up with being single on the holidays, two strangers agree to be each other's platonic plus ones all year long, only to catch real feelings along the way. So it's a very stereotypical, like, boy meets girl kind of rom-com, but it's cute, it's heartfelt, and it's just another one to add to the repertoire that you can throw on in the background, and it's not just the always go-to stereotypical Christmas ones. It's some new ones.
They did it on Valentine's Day.
Everyone did it on Valentine's Day.
I didn't do it on Valentine's Day.
Neither did I. The mess. Let's go. Come on.
Oh my God, this is so embarrassing.
Trust me, I've seen much worse. It's like...
How did this get worse? Untie me. Just rip my fucking pants off. Don't let me be the girl who shits her pants.
This is new. I have not watched it specifically for the reason that we are saving it for when the parents are in town, but it is the new Santa Clauses series that is on Disney. I want to watch this so bad. They have Tim Allen, and I'm sure it's not going to be as great as the Santa Clauses movies, but the series, you got to watch the series. It's brand new, and again, we have been waiting specifically for the parents to come in to watch this one. So I'm very excited to watch this one. If you have seen it, let me know down below if you like it or not. But the synopsis of the show is the Calvin family is back at the North Pole as Scott Calvin continues his role as Santa Claus after his retirement plans were thwarted when he failed to find a successor. Now that Christmas has been saved, Scott focuses on training his son Cal. So this really just plays off of all the Santa Claus movies, everything. I really like that it's not trying to be its own thing. It just kind of plays into that, which I'm very excited to watch.
I really believe that my son Cal has what it takes to be the next Santa.
What are you doing in my house?
Who's Magnus Antis?
The Mad Santa.
Is that something for us to worry about?
Santa?
I am Santa, the rightful Santa. The Santa who occupies the North Pole now is a fraud. Revenge will be swift and sweet. I am Santa, after all. If you know this or not, but I was wrongly exiled from the North Pole. I was very mean and very unfair.
Yeah, you might have mentioned it.
Get my jetpack!
Gary, get my jetpack. Gary, find the nutcracker. Gary, stop eating pudding out of the trash. When does it end?
Another new one that I have never seen, but it looks new to me, but it actually came out in 2018, is The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. So this is on Hulu and Disney, and I think it has to do with like the Sugar Plum Fairy and all of that. So I saw this and I just thought it would be a great addition. Again, the summary of it is young Clara needs a magical one-of-a-kind key to unlock a box that contains a priceless gift. A golden thread leads her to the coveted key, but it soon disappears into a strange and mysterious parallel world. In that world, she meets a soldier named Philip, a group of mice, and the regents who preside over the 3 realms. Clara and Philip must now enter a 4th realm to retrieve the key and restore harmony to the unstable land. So it really, again, follows the line of the Nutcracker. Now, I know I have not watched this, but I just wanted to include it because it's just another option and it is not one that you normally hear about. I am sure that it is decent, so I want to watch that as well.
Most people don't realize there are troubled realms within our world.
You're in the 4 realms, Princess Clara.
Princess?
At your service, Your Majesty.
Maybe I have been spending too much time in the attic. Gathering her forces.
You're the only one who can stop her.
Hang on!
One of my go-tos that I watch every year, I love it, is 8 Crazy Nights with Adam Sandler. This one is on Hulu. And this did come out in, I think, 2002. Yeah. It is animated. I love this movie. It is so cute. It is so funny. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily kid-friendly, but it's just a good go-to. It's hilarious. Basically, the main character gets in trouble with the law. He's like a drunk, and he has to go help all these kids. It is really cute. It is animated, but if you haven't seen it, just give it a try. It's like that dumb, funny Adam Sandler. So if you like Adam Sandler, you'll probably like this. And if you have seen it, let me know, because Smell You Later Poopsicle has lived rent-free in my brain ever since the first day. One that Brian and I actually have already watched was Genie. This one is on Peacock. It does have Melissa McCarthy in it, and I just could not resist. I am a huge Melissa McCarthy fan. Anything she is in, I will watch. I think she is hysterical. So this movie does kind of just follow like the stereotypical genie and that whole storyline of genie in a bottle, wishes, Christmas, all of that. I thought it was really cute. No, it's not like a die-hard gonna be in my Christmas rotation every year, but it is a very cute movie to at least watch once with your family and get a little chuckle out of. It is a very adorable movie.
Let's just, you make wishes and then I make them come true. That's how this whole thing works.
Okay, how about this? I wish that my phone wasn't dead, and oh, I know. How about a camel?
Sure thing, boss. It's whatever floats your boat. Is that a coincidence?
Oh, my grandma always used to say, you don't get nothing for free. I wish you could see me now.
Hello, Bernard. If you want my advice, I would say use the words I wish, with a caution that you would usually reserve for please castrate me. Wow, that is tough.
Yeah, that's not really how it.
Okay, well, I like it, and I've been in a box for 2,000 years, so I'm just gonna keep that one.
Sure.
Another one that I have not seen yet, but I have it on the watch list for when the parents come, is Candy Cane Lane. This is new, and this is on Prime Video. This one has Eddie Murphy, and it looks really good. I haven't heard one way or the other about it, so I'm kind of excited to go in a little blind. There's a short little summary about it. Is a man makes a deal with a mischievous elf who casts a magic spell that brings the 12 days of Christmas to life. I think that is a very interesting concept for a movie. No, I don't think anybody's really ever done that. I really want to watch this. It looks super cute. I feel like I'm gonna say that about every movie, but how else do you describe like Christmas family movies other than like a really cute movie?
I can explain.
High stakes as neighbors compete for best decorated house on the block.
I think this is the house to beat.
What's your Christmas wish?
I just want to win this thing.
Signature, please. Ignore all the fine print. It's like you're signing your life away. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oh, it will be.
Rise and shine, naughty boy.
What the hell is all of this? Good morning, sir. Are you real?
We all were, until we fell into that elf sick trap.
You gotta read the fine print, man. The terms of service are brutal.
We're not gonna let her turn your dad into one of those weird Happy Meal toys. No offense, I'm sorry.
None taken.
A little taken.
Have you never watched a horror film? If you split up, somebody dies. Have you ever died?
Oh?
It is not fun.
That's true. I'd never died, but Mom knows. I didn't know you died.
As I'm looking up all of these movies, they are not highly rated, and I don't want to sit here and claim that these are like the best movies you could ever watch. These are just movies that I have found and compiled that are cute and just not the stereotypical Christmas movies. So if you hate any of these, don't come for me. This is just my list And again, I haven't seen all of these, so. But I will make an admission to see all of these, and maybe I'll do like an updated vlog of which ones I liked, which ones I didn't, and we'll just kind of keep like a tracker going. One movie that I actually forgot about until I was researching for this video, and it is Surviving Christmas. It is on Prime Video, and it has Ben Affleck as the main character, and it's just such a funny, like, back home for the holidays movie. It is raunchy, and again, it is just one of those little lesser known, I wouldn't say it's too raunchy to watch with the parents, but like it's gonna have those dirty jokes, it's gonna have cuss words, it's gonna have all of that, and it's just a great movie. It kind of reminds me of Just Friends in a way, but not the storyline, just kind of the vibe, which again, Just Friends is also a great movie that you should watch if you haven't.
I'm busy!
One day that computer's gonna get our baby a good job.
What he's doing up there, nobody's gonna pay him for, because if they did, I would have retired at 17.
That's the house I grew up in.
There's a guy out there.
What the hell is that?
You know what we used to call that squeaky stair? The squeaky stair. Please let me stay here.
No.
I'll pay you.
My family's not for sale, pal.
I'll pay you $250,000.
Welcome home, son.
Including celebrations, all-due festiveness, various and sundry merriments, and Yuletide glee.
Can't feel my toes.
Dad's rented us out for the holidays.
Mom?
I never had a sister. She could be the maid. You're the maid. Huh? You take the lead?
Would it make any difference to you if I didn't want to?
Not really.
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree.
That's why I'm thinking it might be a good idea if I lived with you. Ow.
So for the next section, I just have regular video or movies or shows that you can watch that are not Christmas themed. These are just ones that I've pretty much seen all of these actually, and I would recommend watching them. So first up, Netflix show, Top Chef. This seems very broad, but I remember there was one Christmas where me and my future mother-in-law, Lori, we watched an entire season of Top Chef, and it is just a really great show to have on with family, because who doesn't like watching food? And it's a competition, so it keeps your engagement, and it's a family channel, so it's not going to have any cussing or any crazy topics or anything like that. So it's a really easy watch, and I always just recommend putting on Top Chef if you're looking for a show for background noise with parents. I know Netflix only has 2 seasons. I think you can watch more on either Peacock or Hulu. So if you want to just like binge a bunch of seasons, go to Peacock or Hulu. Don't start with Netflix. Next is the movie Super Mario Bros. This came out, I want to say this year, and Ryan and I watched it, and it was a really, really cute movie. I really enjoyed it, and I don't think my parents have watched it, so we're gonna save it and we're gonna watch it again with them. And it's honestly, it's a great movie. It's Daisy Jones and the Six. This is a show that is on Amazon Prime. I read the book and then I watched the show, and the show is really well done. The show really does follow the book in a pretty linear fashion, and the visuals are done really well. And there is a little bit of sex in it, but nothing crazy. And it's a really good show with some good music in it. And I think that pretty much anybody across the board would enjoy it.
Can I ask you a question? What do you think the song's about?
What do I think the song is about? What the song that I wrote? What do I think the song that I wrote is about?
I wanted to tell you.
Daisy, look, we don't need to argue.
I was just gonna say that I love the sound of your voice. Oh my God.
Your first single.
When you're making an album, it's an intimate thing.
I used to be the first person that you'd play things for.
It's what people want to see. It's an act. You know that.
Tell me that there's nothing going on between us. Tell me if I'm crazy.
Champions. This is again on Prime. If you have ever seen The Ringer, it kind of reminds me of that in the sense of, I guess, just competition. In my head, it's a mixture of Kickball and The Ringer. That's like the perfect way to describe it. It has Woody Harrelson, I want to say, is the main guy, and he is basically coaching a basketball team of misfits. It is hysterical, And if you haven't seen it, again, you should watch it. It is I have not seen this, but my mom was looking for this everywhere last year, so I feel like I have to include it. It's 80 for Brady. It's an older woman. They're all older women, so I feel like it's got to be at least a little bit funny, and it has a funny storyline. So again, this is just one that you can kind of just put on and not worry about anything weird happening. So I do want to watch this. I haven't seen it, but I do really, really want to watch this. If you have seen this, please let me know what you think.
It's a fanny pack. If you wear it like this, it's a strap-on.
Wow.
My last, but certainly not least, is another Melissa McCarthy movie, Life of the Party. This was a newer watch for me. Honestly, I'm just going to say any Melissa McCarthy movie, like Thunder Force is great, but specifically Life of the Party, because it's a little bit more wholesome, and she still has her funny wit in it, and it is just a cute movie. Standard Christmas movies, along with this little fun list that I have. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to rate it. I'll probably do like an updated what I thought when I watched this, do like a whole TV thing, because I love me some TV. But that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are not, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him